Hello everyone, welcome to New House Daily, the segment where I take a look at every single house that's come on the market today in Los Angeles, pick my favorite, and tell you why. Today I looked through 212 houses. That's a lot. 212 houses came on the market today in the greater Los Angeles County, and I have my pick for you. It's out in Pasadena. It's a beautiful mid-century house, 2105 Villa Heights Road. Take a look. Let's get one thing out of the way right here at the beginning, and that is that Pasadena is not necessarily coming up often in conversation about fantastic mid-century architecture, but it really, really should be. And this is such a fantastic example of this. So the architect on this one, John Galbraith, also well known for the Cox House. Additionally, that one's in Pasadena as well. Oh my gosh, this one is so cool. First of all, one of the interesting things about it is I'm not necessarily sure you would feel like you're in Los Angeles. I mean, especially when you look through the photos, when you've got it was so well tucked away into the mountains, you might as well be in Palm Springs, you know, although it's much greener, but you get that really classic hard flat line mid-century that I absolutely love. I mean, this house is stunning from start to finish, and they've done some great things to really make sure that this is true to the the original style, and a lot of things have been kept in place. I mean, from the front facade, that aqua blue door just makes such an incredible presence. It pops immediately, and of course you're flanked by walls of glass. And one of the other things that I really like about this house is it really does have like a mini estate feel to it. So there's little nooks and crannies that are made partially enclosed in different places, you know, has a courtyard feel to it. So it's not necessarily like front of the house, back of the house. It really kind of winds around and it creates different spaces to go outdoors, but to also really kind of create that interesting lighting and shadow as the time of day changes, and then of course just completely blend the inside and the outside. I really, really love the redwood throughout here. Redwood, it's one of those types of wood that I personally feel like really holds up to today. There's some types of wood that people are kind of saying, it's not really like my favorite now, it doesn't really suit, but a really nicely preserved redwood that's clearly been, nicely oiled and polished and maintained like this has. I mean, it's stunning. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. You cannot miss that fireplace, that curved hood over the fireplace, and obviously it goes through to both sides in the living room, and it's rich with the stone, and of course big walls of glass that look out on the pool. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic, and it's the right amount of cozy and bright, I think. Because a house that has too much wood in that respect can kind of feel a little tight or a little cabiny, which is really not what the style should feel like. I love that built-in bar area. I mean, look, this style, mid-century modern, especially when you have that glass to the pool, indoor-outdoor fusion, is meant for entertaining. And what a fantastic way to put your bar right there, ready to bring cocktails out or have them in if it's a little too hot. But oh my gosh, and tons of greenery that's coming out too. I like it. And another great thing I really like, the kitchen. So mid-century, it's easy to have those tight kitchens that just don't really hold up to today's standards. I love that super angular hood. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It looks like that might be the original stove too, which is fascinating. And you've got, it's the wood on the white throughout. It still holds up so well today. I absolutely love it. And then, when you kind of go onto the outside, one of the things I think is really interesting here is, to me, this reminds me of a little bit kind of like Frank Lloyd Wright, the Ennis house, with the stone, and of course the kind of that color too. And it really creates those block features, and it's easy to go too boxy with this in mid-century, but the texture is there, the greenery's there. Oh my gosh, you are tucked up against the mountains. I mean, how good, like, there's got to be barely, I mean, if you take a look at this on the map, there's like a quarter of a mile north till you're at the mountain. I mean, you are literally as close as you're going to get to the mountains. I mean, that's absolutely fantastic. And then, of course, the pool area itself, really, really gorgeous. I like that they have the water slide. That's fantastic. I think that would be a lot of fun. And okay, other things I love the pink tile in the bathroom. Pink is such a fantastic mid-century color, especially if you're going to kind of go for that Palm Springs-esque vibe like this one has going on. There's so many little details that are kept throughout. The lighting fixtures, the stainless steel on the lighting fixtures is fantastic. Basically, every single room looks out onto some portion of greenery on the property. I would imagine this is incredibly quiet and peaceful up here, especially since it is a gated community as well. And there's not that many gated communities out in Pasadena, but this one is just absolutely fantastic. Those views, oh my gosh, the mountains off of the pool area. And of course, you got the shower outside so that you don't have to interrupt your pool day if you just want to shower off, hop in, hop out, what have you. So this is one that's just absolutely striking to me. I love it because if you picked it up and you put it somewhere else in Los Angeles, this would easily command double the price. So you're getting a big mid-century property, by a very well-known architect, for a pretty darn good price there in Pasadena. So yeah, this is one that immediately jumped out at me. I couldn't not put it on my new house daily because this is easily dream house territory, and it is my favorite pick today. So there you have it, 2105 Villa Heights Road there in Pasadena. Enjoy.